kitchen, my friends, and a merry nondescript December holiday to you. 'Tis the season for eating a lot of baked goods, specifically edible houses. So today we're gonna make a gingerbread house, but not an ordinary gingerbread house. We're gonna make a postmodern gingerbread house. If you don't know what postmodernism is, just Google the ROM. Get a mixture of fat. Ooh. It's a whole body exercise. And we got a bunch of sugar. We're gonna add 1 egg, some lemon juice, and some molasses. A bit like tar. Ooh. That's so thick. So this is pretty wet. So we got some all-purpose flour, some whole wheat flour, baking soda, salt. It wouldn't be gingerbread without ginger. And some allspice, because we need all the spices. Now we have to gradually add this to this. And whenever a recipe says gradually, it really just means not all at once. Oh, she's working hard! Okay, gingerbread. Oh, it tastes good. So we're going to divide this in half, plastic wrap it, and then pop her in the fridge for 3 whole hours. Normally with buildings, you know, there's a lot of planning and there's architecture and all that other stuff, but I don't really plan at all. What a riveting 3 hours it's been. So we gotta roll out our gingerbread, but I don't want to do any of that, you know, picking up and putting on trays and stuff, so roll it to whatever thickness you want. But it doesn't matter in the end, because if we have different thicknesses, we'll just say it's artistic vision. Now get yourself a pizza cutter. Here's what I'm thinking. Normally with the gingerbread house, you make stencils, but this is form over function style of baking architecture. So we're just gonna cut random shapes and then figure out what we're gonna make after it's all baked. I like trapezoids. Triangles are the strongest shapes. So if we make a lot of those, we should be fine. Irrefutable logic. Let me know in the comments, are you a diamond or a square shreddies kind of person? Now we can just bake it like this and our shapes will come right off. Okay, now continue along with your other baking sheets and then bake it at 375 for like 10 minutes. My baking teachers are probably rolling their eyes watching this. Okay, we've got all our stupid shapes out of the oven. This one's a pig. You have to let these cool completely before we make some royal icing, which is called royal icing because it's a royal pain in the neck. So get yourself a ton of powdered sugar, add some egg white, some vanilla, and some cream of tartar. Pop a whisk in there. Yeah, tastes like a gingerbread house icing. Damp paper towel. We just have to decide where our lovely postmodernist gingerbread people are going to live. Obviously on this illogical pedestal. Where else would illogical postmodern buildings live? Put our icing in this piping bag. What the heck piece is gonna be what on this house? The good thing is, I tried to cut a door. So this is obviously the front. This looks like a pretty good side piece. Good amount of glue. This bag has a hole in it. I did not think this through. I should have done the bottom first and then the side, but we can't go back now. It stands up! Yes! We're gonna put this thing like this, because I can. Form over function, people. It doesn't matter how much wasted space is. No! It's okay. It's art like that, because that makes sense. Now it's time for a triangle, because obviously a triangle fits perfectly. Actually, wow. I have an idea. I think it'd look really nice if I get like a shingling going. Stick 'em. Put that there. There we go. I have no idea how to build a roof. Aha! What is this weird bit poking out, you might ask? No idea. Here we have a person. If you've ever watched Pirates of the Caribbean, you know how they become part of the ship? They are one with the house. This is starting to come together. I wouldn't live here, but that's not to say nobody would. That's kind of funky. Here we have a doorway, but there's no door. This looks kind of like a door. Now I just have to figure out how to fill this giant hole in the roof. Well, I have a pig. We're very close. Well, we've got some scraps, so let's stick them wherever. Here she is! We obviously have to decorate. So we got your typical jelly beans, the things that aren't jelly beans but taste like jelly beans, and jujubes, and I even got a little bit of crushed candy cane left over from something else I made a while ago. So let's just start and see what happens. Okay, so we got the bottom border. Now, some people would choose to use different colors of icing, but if you've ever looked at any modern kitchen, it's pretty well all white, so I didn't want to bother. So I did that, and you may be wondering, Aaron, where did you get this lovely idea? And I say, I have no ideas. I simply reveal the color that is in the house. Let's put some of these big honkers on. Here we have the postmodern gingerbread house. Some of it's got candy, some of it's just icing. The angles are kind of whack. It's kind of pretty to look at. You can't really tell what half of it is used for. And that's postmodern architecture. Ugh. Thanks for sticking with me. This took me forever. I'm tired. I'm surprised it even worked. And now it's perfect to just sit on the counter and get stale until it gets eaten at Christmas. And now I have a ton of leftover candy to do something with. Thanks for sticking with me. This was episode 20. I'm really happy to have gotten that far. And I'm eternally grateful to all of you people who watch me be an idiot every week. Thanks for coming by. Stay happy. Merry nondescript holiday to you. And I'll see you next week.